What's up, everybody? ArrgThePirate here, and today we're gonna play a little Dodgy in the jungle. And guys, we're giving away that Senpai pack, so I had to play a little Senpai Dodgy. And she's so much fun, guys. But let's go over the build I'm going to use for it. Now, I'm going Assassin's Blessing, Katana, Aegis, and Healing Potions. And I'm picking up 2 of those Healing Potions for that first 1,500 gold. And then I'm going to build Hasten Katana, Crusher, Hydrant's Lamet, Jotun's Wrath, Bloodforge, Mantle of Discord, Blink, and I've got wards. But guys, I'm gonna try this build without shoes or without, warrior tabby or anything, just to see. I've never really done that before, and since Hasten Katana has so much movement speed, I was thinking, hey, maybe I can get away with that, and we have a pretty successful match this go around, so, it might be viable. I don't know, I would probably pick up boots, because you get quite a bit of power, and they're only 1,600, so you get quite a bit of power, and that movement speed in the jungle is just so nice. But, let's go over her kit real quick. First up, we have her passive. Dodgy's Sharp Claws cause her enemies to bleed when struck by her basic attacks. Bleeding causes the enemy to take additional damage every second for 2 seconds. This damage does not trigger item effect. Bleed can stack any number of times on the same target, and it's 7 per tick plus 10% of power. Next up, we have Dodgy's 1, Horrible Burns. Dodgy heats up her claws, causing her next successful basic attack to burn the enemy target. This deals instant bonus damage, but applies a burn effect, which does damage every second for 3 seconds and slows the enemy for 3 seconds. Dodgy gains haste when this ability is active, and it lasts until she hits a target. Now, next up, we have 1,000 Cuts, and this is her 2. This is the ability everybody knows from Dodgy. And she lashes out with 4 strikes that damage all enemies in a range, that kind of cone in front of her. And this applies bleed from her passive. While this ability is active, Dodgy moves freely in all directions, gaining 40% movement speed, immune to slows and knockups, and her tails mitigate damage dealt to her by enemy gods who are behind her. So you can use this as an escape, and this is really where I'm coming from not running boots. She's got pretty good movement speed with that already, so I was just going to try it out. Next up, we have 3, Trickster Spirit. Dodgy selects a single ally or enemy target and teleports to their location after a short delay. Upon arriving at the target, she lashes out with her claws, dealing damage and applying a bleed from tortured blades to all enemies around her. Lastly, we have her ultimate. Dodgy summons her signature torture device, the Paola. As she hovers above this device, she may fire up to 3 shots. Enemy gods hit, take damage, and become chained and slowed. At the end of this ability, chained enemies are pulled to the Paola, becoming stunned and taking damage 3 times over 2 seconds. If a god is hit by this ability, becomes crowd control immune at any time they break the chain and cannot be chained again until the ultimate ends. Now, you don't have to shoot all 3 shots, or you can just spam them like I do. If there's only one god that I'm pulling, I'll just hit them all 3 times, and then you can jump off of it with, canceling it, and it will instantly pull them. So if you're only going to pull one guy and you don't want to risk them becoming CC immune, like beadsing out of it, you can hit them and then cancel the ability and it'll pull them right away. Alright, now for the giveaway, guys. Congratulations to both Frank Hernandez and Lonely Violet. Guys, y'all won the Senpai packs. Yeah, so 1 for PC, 1 for consoles. Congratulations, y'all, too. Really glad I got to give these to y'all. And you can see the skin. Oh, it's a fun skin, guys. But for everybody else that, didn't win, hey, we're giving away a God Pack next week. And I kind of feel bad since I've done so many PC code giveaways and not a whole lot of console ones. So I got my hands on some console giveaway codes. What I'm going to do next week is I'm going to do a God Pack giveaway, as well as I'm going to give away 2 console skins. So, how to enter in for the code, or for the God Pack or code giveaway, is just simply enter your name below. That's it. Enter your in-game name below. That's it. And you're entered into the drawing. Boom. That's simple, guys. But if you are on a console, write PC or Xbox beside your name, so I know that you can qualify to enter in for the code giveaway as well, and I'm going to do a total of 3 giveaways next week. So if you want to enter in, just simply boom, put your name down below and you're entered. As simple as that, guys. And I'm going to continue doing these code giveaways as long as Hi-Rez continues to supply me with codes. And hey, you know, every Saturday, guys. So if you want a chance to win some free skins, make sure to watch Saturdays and just simply write your name, guys. This is so awesome that we've got the opportunity to give these codes to y'all. There are so many just awesome codes within, or awesome skins within Smite. It's just a lot of fun, and you know, there's so many of them that feel so unique and different. It's just a lot of fun. So, congratulations to y'all too for winning, and good luck to everybody else that wants to enter in next week. Now let's get into this gameplay. So we're playing Dodgy, and guys, we're doing work. You can see we're 3-0-2. You know, we're not doing too bad. I'm starting to build into Crusher, and you know, I'm pretty happy with not having boots on. I feel my movement speed is very good. You know, we started out as a 4v5 match, and then the enemy Dodgy got a DC, so we ended up being a 4v4 match. That's kind of the reason I'm showing this one off. Guys, I see a ton of people just want to quit right away. You know, if you just stick it out after that, you can see we're not even 10 minutes in and we're doing phenomenal. We're 10-0. You know, we're having a very good match. Sometimes, you know, if you have a DC and it's one of your important players and, you know, you're just getting slaughtered, yeah, it's not fun. But sometimes you can't pull these victories off, and, you know, that's what we're doing here. Of course, it is a struggle. We're having to rotate a lot more, and we don't have, you know, we have a 2v1 lane with our ADC, but as long as our ADC is playing safe, we're doing work, guys. Now, we did end up chaining that Uller, but he was able to get out of that. And one thing you can do with those chains, because they do damage, you can just hit one person 3 times and get, you know, a little bit of burst damage on them. There's, you know, you might not be able to pull them and secure that kill, but you can definitely get some poke in there. And, you know, that's what we did with that. Now, their Ymir and Uller, they ended up backing off. So me and Medusa are going to head into this tower. I guess we only had 1 minion in the tower at the time. And when he died, I started taking aggro. Feels bad, but we're able to delete that tower. And you can see we have to get back to mid lane very quickly. And being that 1 player short, you know, it makes it a little bit tougher, but you can still rotate and really help down those objectives, things like that. Mid lane, since they are mages, they do a lot less damage to towers, so rotating for those other lanes can be a lot more helpful. And if you see here, we're able to get back to this tower before Thoth was really able to poke it at all. Now we start heading over to our solo lane, but our solo laner, Chalk, he's able to take out Nike. You know, awesome play. And then Thoth is, again, pushing, and I see Medusa's right behind me, so let's go ahead and head in. We miss our jump, and guys, it's so easy to miss that jump. Uller shows up, stuns me right in the middle of that minion. Oh, I just took way too much damage from minions there, and he was able to poke me and take me out. Feels bad, but you can see, since Medusa was in her lane by herself, she's quite a bit more fed than the enemy's ADC. And, you know, this is one reason why this might work. You just have to have a little bit of patience and a little bit of trust in your ADC to, you know, get good and farmed up and start cranking out that damage. Now, from here, I'm going to head back to my jungle, kind of clean it up. You know, since I have been rotating so much, my jungle is definitely getting stacked up. And, you know, hey, we want to fix that. I had to admit, I'm not able to get there fast enough, and Uller's on point with those beads, but it was just long enough for Thoth to get out. Oh, feels bad. I'm going to stay in mid, kind of clean this up. Thoth actually heads in, and you can see with my 2, I'm able to dodge around his ultimate, and he's not able to take me out. We're going to go ahead and teleport to him, take him out, and then Uller's right behind me. So I've got to get out of this situation. I'm just dodging around these corners, and then I'm able to use my 2 to escape. And guys, you can see that movement speed plus 40%. I really think Daji might do well without having boots. You know, Hasten Katana using that over something like boots, I think that would be okay. And I'm having pretty good success with it so far. Now I go ahead and finish up Crusher, and then I'm going to get back to mid lane. And, you know, again, guys, this is kind of an erotic match because, you know, we're a man short. But you can see our soul headed in. We're able to teleport to that Thoth and just take him out. And, you know, even though she was the one ganking, hey, you know, it worked out perfect. And we're actually going to shove into this tower a little bit. I was planning on peeling off, but we ended up getting another kill. You know, hey, there's no reason to leave this tower. And sure enough, we're going to be able to take out that T2 in mid. You know, huge plays all around. You know, and I'm actually going to head out over to their yellow buff. Now, this is the part I'm talking about. We're going to kind of wait for Uller to push up a little bit. I end up using my ult, and we get him over the wall, guys. Oh, we pull him into the yellow pit. And Uller, doesn't stand a chance. We got him, baby. Oh, that's so cool. But yeah, with Dodge, you can pull people through anything, guys. You can pull them into your base. It's a ton of fun. And, you know, being able to pull people through a wall like that, you know, he couldn't just simply dip right back into his tower. He had to walk way around. You know, that just put him in a very, very bad position. And, you know, hey, we were able to delete him. That's awesome, and really, that's how you kind of use her ultimate. You can use that to start a fight, you know, pull their back lane into your front line, or, you know, vice versa. You can really displace those enemies and focus down the ones you want to. You can also use it to try to save people, you know, which I've done that a couple of times. Someone's running away, you put that pillar up, grab them, try to pull people out. I think we even tried it in this match, maybe. Man, I played a lot of Daji trying to get a decent video. We were having trouble with some games yesterday. But, this match is, we're doing well. You know, my team is working very well together. Since, you know, we started out a man short, and they had a 5-stack. You know, we started out at a very big disadvantage, but you can see just working well together really turns that around, and you can really, you know, make some huge progress. Now, we went in on that Phoenix, but once the enemy team showed up, we gotta get out. Now, this is the part I'm talking about where I use my ultimate to try to save my teammate. And I should have got closer to the wall, but if you see here, we are able to grab this Ymir, and that pulled Ymir into the mid lane, and then I'm actually going to head over and help Chalk delete those two guys. So we got rid of their we got rid of their CC walling monster, and we're able to take out those squishies, and you saw it, it just worked so well. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this Daji video, guys. Free Skin Saturday. Congratulations to the 2 winners, and looking forward to next week's. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed, and if you did, show me some love. Leave me a comment. Think about subscribing. Add me on Smite, guys. I'd love to play with y'all, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.